Today I'll be entering into the technicals of Python. So continuation to the yesterday session, right? Python data types. Python data types. Today I'll be entering into this technicals of Python. Every organization use case has got data and operations, Data represented using data types and variables. Every organization use case has got a data and operations. Data represented using data types and variables. Operations represented data represented using data types and operations represented using data represented using data types and variables. Operations represented using functions. So if we talk more on this data types and variables, observe. Ah. So if I compare the C or C++ or Java compared with the Python, Python supports dynamic data types. Python supports dynamic data types. If I am taking x as 10, compulsory I need to define int y equal to 4.5. Then compulsory I need to say float y. Z equal to hello. Compulsory I need to say string z. So int x, float y, string z. If I'm saying x equal to 10, I'm saying like x equal to 10. So x equal to 10, right? Yes. In Python, directly we say x as 10, y as 4.5, z as hello. No need to define the data type here in Python. So here what kind of variable x is means based on this data type defining, you are saying it as integer type. What kind of variable y is means based on this data type defining, you are saying it as float. What kind of variable z is means string type. Here directly we say, but here in Python, what kind of variable x is means what value you have assigned to it. If you are assigning a integer value, integer variable created. If you are assigning a float value, float variable created. If you are assigning a string value, string variable is created. Based upon what value you are assigning, based on that, that variable is created. Type of x is integer type. Type of y is what? Float type. Type of y is float. Type of z, string type. Type of X, integer. Type of Y, float. Type of Z, string type. So depending upon what kind of variable, what kind of value you are assigning, right? Based on the value assigned, the variables are created dynamically, right? Type of X is integer, type of Y is float, type of Z is string, right? Yes. Okay, there is a type function given by Python to know the type of a variable. So to make you understand much better, I'm going to discuss 4 cases now, right? Case 1, whenever you define a variable like X as 10, internally one object will be created with value 10. It is going to have some address. It is going to occupy some memory location address. X is 10. Okay. So here 3 things you need to understand. What X is storing means don't say X is storing a 10. X stores this address. X stores this address. Whenever I say print X, whenever I say print X, it goes to this address and prints the content whatever present at that address. Prints prints the content at that address. Prints the content at that address means 10. If you want to print the address where exactly it is stored, ID function is there. Prints the address of X. Prints the address of X. ID of X, right? Yes. Address of X. What is that? 103070. Type of X prints the data type of X. Type of X, right? Yes. Prints the data type of X. What is the data type? Integer type. Observe here, yes. Print X prints the content at that address. Yes. Print ID of X means prints the address where exactly it is stored. Type of X means prints the data type, what type it is. If you're assigning integer value, integer type. Now, from here onwards, I want the sessions to be interactive. Yes. Now, try to give responses, right? You can unmute yourself and try to give the response through voice or through chat. Case 2, X equal to 10, Y equal to 20. How many objects will be created here? How many objects? Everyone. How many objects will be created for 10? One object. It is going to have some address. That address given to X. For Y equal to 20, one more object will be created with some address. Now try to answer for this. Print X. What is the X value? Print X. What is the X value it prints? It goes to this address and prints whatever present at that address. 10. Simply content of X. You want to print the address where exactly it is stored. Now try to answer 103070. You want to know the type of X. Type of X is what type? Integer type. Print Y. Print Y means 20. Address of Y. 1040. Type of y, integer type. Two different variables x and y with two different values, then two different objects with two different addresses. Okay, now observe this case 3. X value is 10, y is 10. How many objects will be created here? Everyone. How many objects? Observe carefully here, only one object will be created, not two objects. Before creating object for y, it checks any object with value 10 if it is already available in the memory. The same address will be given. The same address will be given to. If x value is 10, y value is 10, z value is 10. So don't think three objects with 10, 10, 10 will be created. Only one object and its address will be given to x, y, and z. So I can say x, y, z, they'll be sharing the same content to 10, they will be sharing the same address. If I say print x, print y, print z, all those they are going to print the same thing. What is that? 10. ID of x, ID of y, ID of z. 103070. Okay, now case 4. Observe this case 4, right? X is 10, x is 20. Here x and x only. One object will be created for 10 with some address. That address is given to x. Y equal to 20. One more object will have different address. Now up to here it is fine. But if I say print x, what is the x value it prints means? Always it prints the latest value. Address of x prints the latest address. Okay. What happens to the previous one means it gets removed. X can store only one value, X can store only one address. Understood, right? These 4 cases. Now, coming to these data types. Data types are of 2 types mainly. Fundamental data types, collection data types. Fundamental data types and collection data types. Fundamental data types means object to holding a single value. X equal to 10. One object is created with value 10 with some address. That address is given to X. Here, collection data type, the name itself is saying collection of values, group of values. Object to holding a group of values. Object holding multiple values, group of values or set of values. X equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. One object is created. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. It is going to have some address. The address is given to X. Object holding multiple values. What is this? Object holding multiple values. Object holding single value. Object holding group of values. Okay. What are the various fundamental data types and what are the various collection data types? Right? Yes. Fundamental data types. Mainly are of 5 types. Integer, second is float, int, float, boolean, string, complex. Integer like example like age 25. Age 25, float. Something like height 65. Height 6.4. Something in the floats, right? And boolean which returns either true or false. Here Python is case sensitive, uppercase, lower cases are taken differently. TRUE, T should be in uppercase. T should be in uppercase. False, false should be in uppercase. String, a sequence collection of characters. Sequence collection of characters, right? City equal to Hyderabad. Complex, generally X plus IY, A plus IB. This is real part. This imaginary part. Real and imaginary, right? Yes. Integer, float, boolean, string, and complex. But in Python, instead of 5, we use the symbol J here. This is real, this is imaginary. Now, collection data types mainly are of 4 types. Collection for data types mainly are of 4 types. Mainly are of 4 types. list, tuple, set, dictionary. List, tuple, set, and dictionary, right? Yes. List, see how simple in Python, right? List like square bracket, tuple, normal bracket, list of values, tuple of values, set of values, curly bracket. For dictionary also curly bracket, but key and value. For example, for this dictionary, right? For example, name, Ajay, age 25, right? Yes. So key value representations. This is key, this is value. This is key and this is value. Key value representations, right? Yes. All right. The list of values. For example, square bracket 10, 20, 30. Yes. Here also 1, 2, 3. List of values. Couple of values. Set of values. 10, 20, 30. In this way, right? We have got a lot of discussion on this collection data types. List indexing, list slicing, list functions, list methods, list addresses, nested lists, right? So later we'll be discussing about collection, but in strings, string has got a lot of discussion, right? We have got string indexing, string methods. So we have got various methods of string. So discussing about this string first. What is a string? A string is a sequence, a collection of characters. Sequence, a collection of characters. A string is a sequence collection of characters. It is a sequence collection of characters. In Python, a string is represented. In Python, a string is represented using single quote, double quote, and triple quote. A string is represented using single, double, and triple quote, right? Yes. For example, city equal to Hyderabad, right? Yes. For a single word or a line, you can go with single quote or double quote. For multiple lines, right? Yes. Paragraph or 10 lines, right? You need to go for triple quote. So this is a comment in Python. It's starting with hash symbol, single line comment. Multi-line comment means just observe, keeping in this way. Yes. Keeping everything, I'm commenting in this. We don't need to write any codings for this. If you want to perform operations on the string, we have got many string methods are available. So what are the various string methods? One by one, I'll be discussing. Right. String methods, one by one methods of string. First one, upper, to print in uppercase. To print in uppercase. X equal to Hyderabad. I want to print everything in uppercase. And to say print x dot upper, x dot upper, printing everything in uppercase. Save it once. So I created a separate folder, 8 p.m. batch. So printing everything in the uppercase. Check it, Hyderabad in uppercase. I want to print in lower. To print in lower case. To print in lower case. For example, x equal to Mumbai. Print x dot lower, x dot lower, right? Printing everything in the lower case. It is in the upper case. Now printing in lower case. Okay. For example, I want output in this way. X equal to India. X equal to India I am taking. India. Only the first character I only in the upper case. Remaining all in the lower cases I want. Print x dot capitalize. Just check this output once. Run module. So only the first character I only in the upper case, remaining all in the lower cases. So what is that? Capitalize. For capitalizing the first character of a string. Yes, India. For example, you got multiple words like x equal to good evening, Hyderabad. Print x. I want each and every word G in uppercase. Evening, the first character E in the uppercase. Here, the first character H in the uppercase. Each and every word, the first character in the uppercase I want. G, E, and H. So what is that? X dot title, I should say. Title. Now check it, each and every word, first character in the uppercase or not. No, to write any coding here. See, each and every word, even 100 words are there. Every word, first character in the uppercase. What is that method? Title. What is that? For capitalizing. For capitalizing the first character of each word in a string. In a string. Next. Swap case. Swap case. To convert one case to another case. convert one case to another. If it is in lower, converts to upper. So the same thing I'm taking, converting this to upper. So x dot swap case. X dot swap case, right? To convert one case to another. If it is in lower, converts to upper. If it is in upper, converts to lower. Reverses the case. Yes. We have got a method called replace. Replace, right? For replacing a portion of a string. For example, x equal to, I'm saying Java is easy. I'm saying Java is easy, right? Now print x is that string dot, what is that? Replace. Replace, we are saying Java with what? Python. What is output you get? Python is easy. Python is easy, right? Yes. Replacing the word Java with Python, we're getting Python is easy. For example, Java is easy and Java is simple. Will it replace each and every occurrence of Java with Python, or only the first occur Java? Every occurrence of Java will be replaced with Python. Similarly, we have got methods like count method. Count. To count the number of occurrences of a substring or a character. So to count the number of occurrences of a substring or a character, x equal to, right? I'm taking a general string. Hello, 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 right? How are you? Yes. A string. I want to count of a particular word, x dot count. X dot count of a particular word, hello. I want to count of hello. What is it? 3. X dot count of a particular character h. Count of h is 4. Count of hello is 3. Count of hello is 3. Count of character h is 4. We have got a method like find to check whether a substring is substring available. If found, it returns the first character index position, right? For example, else it returns -1. Else it returns -1. I'll show you with an example. For example, Python is easier than Java. Python is easier than Java. See, generally string will have index starting with 0. See this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In this way, indexing start with 0. X dot find, right? Yes. Do not find for the word Java. Yes, whether this word Java is available. Yes, Java is available. Yes. Where Java is available? Yes, Java is available. At what position it is available? Means starting here 0, 1, 2, 3, somewhere like a 20, it will be 20, around 20. The index of J, the first character J, 22, right? For example, Python is available where 0. This is starting with 0, right? For each character will have starting with 0. X dot find. Python is available. Where it is available? Yes, it is available at 0 index only. Starting with 0, right? Each character will have an index. For example, check for any other word. Print x dot find. Find for the word Mumbai. Mumbai, the word Mumbai is not available. It returns what? -1 for that. Yes, it returns -1 for that. Yes. Check it whether it is returning -1 or not. Yes, it is returning -1. X equal to, just like we have got method like format method, format for substitutions like fill up the blanks. X equal to curly bracket is the PM of India. Print X is the string dot format substitution. Modi. So just I'm substituting this. X is the string dot format. What I'm substituting? Modi. Is the PM of India. Multiple substitutions also, right? Yes. Multiple substitutions also allowed. Y equal to curly bracket is the, try to frame some meaningful sentences from this. Print y dot format Delhi, first substitution is the capital of India. Multiple words also you can substitute in a single one. Print y dot format Python, first substitution in that first bracket is the most popular, two words I'm substituting, right? Most popular of all languages, right? Check it, three substitutions. This is the first substitution. Python is the most popular of all languages, right? You can see that output. So multiple substitutions you can do, right? Yes. So in this way, we got this methods. No need to write any codings here. Like simple syntax is given by Python: format method, find method, count, replace, swap case, title, capitalize, lower, upper, right? Yes. So we'll discuss more in this, more about this in the next class, right? Yes. Next class will be on Monday. So the link will be changing for the Monday's class. So the timing will be the same timing, but the link will be changing. You are supposed to get enrolled, right? For getting the link. So all the sessions will be interactive sessions. So you can see in the chart the payment details, the course content details. If you miss anyone, if you miss the test registration, in the demo video, right? You can see in that Python full stack, Python course content. You can go to the course content, right? In depth, we'll be discussing about, and the contact details of the online team, right? Contact details of the online team is available. If you not got the link, and don't forget to share the screenshot of your payment if you got enrolled, right? to that mail ID that is provided. And here you can check this course content starting with Python operations, operators in Python, IDs, flow control statements, looping statements, strings, collections, lists, tuples, sets, dictionaries, functions, modules, packages, errors and exceptions, file handling, object-oriented programming concepts, regular expressions, database access, Python date and time, OS module, GUI programming, Excel workbook, data analytics, introduction to data science, Pandas module in brief, NumPy module in brief, and Matplotlib. 30 topics in brief, right? And also people who go for Python full stack, Django framework. So in brief, with 15 applications you'll be developing, right? And the prerequisites like UI technologies, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, right? And MySQL will be discussed, right? So for Python, the course fee is 6,000 and Python full stack, right? So 12,000, right? If entire package, if you're taking the single, right? You'll be getting the daily recorded session videos, even soft copy of the class notes. A WhatsApp group will be, you'll be added to the WhatsApp group. Yes. And okay. Any other queries, anyone? Fine. So if I've done with this queries, right? And we'll meet signing off for now. Meet you on Monday, 8 to 8 p.m. same timing, right? Yes.